Hello, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to Clinic. It's Couples Intimacy Clinic Saturday Live with Wholesome Sexuality. Hi, guys. Welcome, everybody. It's amazing to be here once again. Thank God for life. Thank God for family. Thank God for friends. Thank God for you. My beautiful subscribers and clinic members. My name is Vera Chikezioke, and I'm the lead sexologist for Wholesome Sexuality. As we do here, once you come up, please let us know where you're joining from so that we could know who we are reaching and how far we can go. Right. We started the clinic. This is the 13th clinic day. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. We started this clinic sometime in November of 2024, and it's been amazing. We've dealt with medical issues, we've dealt with emotional issues, we've dealt with high Cynthia from Abia. We've dealt with spiritual issues. Hi, Adararo from Anambra. Oh, hi, Abite. Okay, my people are here. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Feet Jay. How are you? I hope the weekend has been good. So we started this clinic, hello from Abuja. We started this clinic um, 13, 14, no, not 14 weeks ago, but we started sometime in November, and it's been impactful. The testimonies have been trooping in here and there. People have been coming to the DM, asking questions that they can't ask here, even though we have an anonymous link that you people have refused to use. But I mean, hi, Esther from Austria. Woo! Amazing. Okay, so today we are dealing with you want, I don't want. You're ready? I'm not ready. Today we're dealing with mismatched libidos. Hi Jay, how are you? Today we're dealing with mismatched libidos. And for some reason, I think I want to break today's session into two parts, right? So that we spend good time dealing with today. And then next Saturday at the clinic, we'll do the second part of it, right? So today we're talking about mismatched libidos. And basically, we're talking about how to navigate differences. Oh, congratulations, my soon-to-be white couple. Oh my God. Please send me a DM. Send me a DM, Ebite. Send me a DM, please. We need to talk. We need to understand how things went and how they are right now. Congratulations, Ebite. Okay, so today we're talking about mismatched libidos, navigating differences, understanding the differences and navigating the differences. Now, some people are opportuned to be married with or be married to a spouse that their libidos match. So, what are libidos? First, your desire, the desire for intimacy. Okay, your desire for sex, right? Your desire for sex, right? So some people are opportune to be married to people that they match or they are working on it. Please, Ekene, send me a DM. We need to talk. Thank you very much. Please send me a DM. Thank you. All right. Some people have to deal with the fact that one spouse wants, at the time one spouse wants it, the other spouse also wants it. Or you have issues where one spouse is usually ready and the other is slower to get ready, right? Okay. Now, today I want us to deal with the myths surrounding mismatched libidos. I've heard so many things, so many things, and it's alarming the things we hear, right? And the truth of the matter is that the more you hear these things, the more you take them in, hi IJ, the more you take them in, the more it affects your intimate life with your spouse, right? Now, there are several myths that cloud your understanding and solutions of libidos, right? So let's deal with a couple of them. Number one myth will be the fact that your libidos are mismatched, you are incompatible. The fact that your libidos are mismatched, that means that you're incompatible. That is a lie. That is a total lie. Please don't accept it. So, libido differences are normal and are not definitive, they're not a definitive sign of your incompatibility or your compatibility. You and your partner can work together to understand and meet each other's needs by communication, compromise, and creativity. So, number one myth that we're debunking today is the fact that mismatched libidos means that you are not compatible. Don't accept it. No matter where you hear it, don't accept it. It's not true. That's why it's called a myth. Right? If you've not read my profile. I derive joy in debunking myths. Right. Sexual myths, actually. So the second myth is that the spouse with high grades, the spouse with the higher libido is always too demanding. I hear couples say, or I hear some spouses say, every time, every time, every time, is it food? Um, your spouse is not too demanding. The issue here is that you are not matching up, just that you are not matching up, right? And so, desiring intimacy more frequently doesn't make one partner demanding or needy at all. It just reflects natural variations in sexual desires, right? It's often influenced by stress, health, or emotional connection. So, I want does not mean that my wanting is too much. There are ways we can sort these differences out so long as both partners are willing to sort them out. Now, number three myths. The partner with a lower libido is no longer attracted. That's another lie. It's not true. The fact that, okay, let me share something with you guys. Over the week, I got to counsel some couples, right? And a couple of couples, some couples, so couples that took advantage of our memorable Christmas. Their sessions are ongoing right now. So I got to counsel some couples, and the wife kept saying that when I want, he does not want. So I feel like I'm no longer attractive. I say, eh, I said, he's here, let's ask him. When she wants, you know what? Is she no longer attractive? He said, no, I'm just tired. Or I'm stressed. Or I don't see there's a particular sleep I want to sleep at that time that she wants. It's not like I don't find her attractive, but I want to sleep. So the fact that you have a lower libido or you have a higher libido does not mean that you are no longer you have a lower libido does not mean that you're no longer attractive or you are not attracted to. Yes, that's the word. You're not attracted to your spouse, right? Let's be dealing with the lies right now. Another myth, the fourth myth we'll be debunking today says that couples with mismatched libidos cannot have fulfilling sex life. Lie, lie. Lie. See, the truth of the matter, you rarely find couples that have matched libidos. You rarely find them. Very, very rare to have couples that have matched libidos. Right. Now, there's a mismatch. Does not mean that they cannot have beautiful, fulfilling sexual life. That's a lie. They just need to come together, understand their differences, know when to and when not to, and how to make it work and communicate it without judging, malice, you know, excuse me, without faults. Many couples have different levels. Oh, the fan. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Which one is the fan? Let me just turn it off. Wow, that's quiet. Is it better? If it's better, let me see your wave or thumbs up or something that says that the sound is better now. Let me see your wave. Please affirm or confirm that the sound is better now so that I know that I'm not talking to myself. Okay, so many couples have different levels of desire. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. People would have spoken earlier. So I've turned it off since now. I'm so sorry. Right. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive. Thank you. Right. Many couples with different levels of desire, they find ways to bridge the gap. You just need to find a way to make it work between you and your spouse. One very key way is non sexual forms of intimacy. Most non sexual forms of intimacy. Yes, scheduling it. When you schedule it, both parties now are going to prepare themselves, knowing that at 9 o'clock on the 21st of January 2025, we're going to have sex. So if we're going to do that, that means that we have to prepare ourselves, right? Or find compromising things that work for both of you. And you'll be shocked at how far or how well your intimate life would be. Another myth is that mismatched libidos are purely physical. Ah, first things first, I always tell people that sex is beyond the physical. It's beyond the physical. It's the physical act is just an expression of the emotional part of it and the spiritual part of it. So it's not just physical, right? So desires are often emotional. If she's angry with you, notice going to happen. Desire is often financial. If there's school fees to be paid, okay, you cannot be having an erection. There's no food for our children to eat. You can't be having an erection. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, right? Hi, JP. Then, sometimes it's stress levels, sometimes self-esteem. Self-esteem. Even relationship dynamics also affect the libido. You hear things like, it wasn't like this before. This is not how we used to be. All of a sudden, she's not this. All of a sudden, he's no longer this. He's no longer interested. Oga is thinking of bills he has to pay. You are thinking of, Royal Rumble at that time. And sister, there will be a disparity. The libido will not match at that time. It won't. Right. Oh, another myth is that the higher libido must always settle. Come up here, oh ye lower libido. Come up here, right? And meet. Why must the person with the higher libido be the one to compromise? Why? There are ways to meet both partners need creatively. There are ways, whether through initiating other forms of connection or exploring forms of connection, or exploring ways to foster more spontaneous desires in the marriage. So you hear things like every time he wants, can't he just do, let's just do 2 times? Until you say every time you don't want, can't you let's just do 3 times? There has to be a conversation around it, and then we have an agreement, and then we both stick to the agreement and make it fun and exciting for both parties. Oh, I read somewhere that when you talk about it, when you talk about your libido differences, it will make things worse. How, please? How? If we're not talking about it, how will we know that they're different? One key thing I always say, one key thing I always say here is the fact that communication is the key to everything. Open, empathetic communication is essential for resolving libido mismatches. I don't like this. I like this. This is how can we make this work? This is not working like this for us. It's affecting our. Avoid topics that can lead to resentment, misunderstanding, and more significant relationship issues. You need to communicate empathetically. Mostly, I wouldn't even say mostly, both parties, the one with the higher libido and the one with the lower libido. Most times we find out that the major issue is that the both of them don't know how to say what they want to say to each other. Most times we find out that the one with the higher libido, or as in the couple themselves, don't know what to say to each other. So there's silence. There's silence, and we're just managing. I've said it severally here that sex is to be enjoyed and not endured. When you are getting to a point where you are just doing your obligatory sex, is getting higher than your, when you're dutiful, it's getting more than you're beautiful. You need help. And that's why we're here. Wholesome sexuality, I mean, we will teach you wholesomely how to make it work. Right. Okay. I thought this was going to be long, so I think we'll just make it into one session. So now we know the myths surrounding intimacy and libidos, right? I don't know. Let me even start from here. Did you learn something before we go to the second phase of it? Did you learn anything? Did you learn anything? What stood out for you? What what's that word? What resonated with something you've been hearing about mismatched libidos? Because what we just did now was myths surrounding mismatched libidos. What did you hear that you learned that's new? Or let's communicate. Where are my YouTube people? You people are not saying anything today. What happened? I've not left you people. We're together. We are together. Where are my YouTube people? Communication is very key. Thank you, JP. Communication is very key. Communication is very key. Remember that the definition for communication here is what you say, how you say, when you say it, to whom you are saying it to, until there's a mutual understanding of what is being communicated. Right? I'll take that again. What you say, how you say, when you say it, to whom you are saying it, until there's a mutual understanding on what is being communicated. Compromise. Thank you, Banky. Compromise. Yeah. And what I said about compromise is that it doesn't have to always be the one with the higher libido that compromises. I said the one with lower libido, come up here and let's meet somewhere. Let's meet halfway or 3/4 way. Come up here. Right. Okay. I have good students in class today. In the clinic today, what we call this is clinic. Yeah. Okay, so the second phase of it now we are going into how do we deal with these libido differences? How do we deal with it? Basically, differences require a compassionate, collaborative approach that emphasizes, get this, I'm reading because I wrote it down. It has to be a compassionate, collaborative approach that emphasizes understanding, communication, and creativity. You are not coming into this conversation attacking. You're not coming gun blazing. You're not thinking about me. Every time you don't want, every time you don't want, Calm down. Calm down. Oh, I'm always initiating, I'm always calm down. Calm down. So the first thing you need to do is acknowledge that there's an issue. No judging. No judging anybody. You are not the problem. One of my mentors will say, your wife is not the problem. Husband is not the problem. The problem is the problem. The first thing is to note is to acknowledge the fact that both of you are not, there is a problem, but it's not you, is not her, or is not you, is not him. Realize that both of you are one. You are a force. So now let us deal with the problem. So you need to acknowledge without judgment and recognize that libido differences are normal. It's common, they are common and don't mean there's something wrong with either of you. One is just high, one is low. The same way you are fair, your spouse is dark. The same way your spouse is tall, you are closer to the ground. It's just a difference. It doesn't mean that anything is wrong with your spouse. Approach the topic as a team, focusing on we rather than I. So I don't like, I'm not satisfied, every time I. How about we? So rather than use you versus me, it's about us. We. So instead of saying, I think we should, how about we explore? Let's explore this together to improve our connection, right? Let's explore. See, language is very, very important. You are saying the same thing, but how you say it can be the problem. So let's explore together. Let's explore this thing together. Let's see. Listening. Let's see. That means you and I together in this. Let's make it work. Hello, Igor on YouTube. Hi, Igor. Welcome. Let's make it work. The next thing you need to do is open and honest communication. Talk about your intimate life in a relaxed, no pressure. It's not when that time is doing you do, and you came and he now says, "Ah, I'm not in the mood." Every time, you're not in the mood. What's wrong with you? Are you the only person working in Nigeria? Are you the only person doing this? I did. I was in traffic too. No pressure. No pressure. It should be a conversation where both parties feel comfortable to share their feelings and needs without fear. Without fear. Even share their fears without blame or shame. So when you are expressing your thoughts or your feelings, you use the word, you use I. So for instance, I feel loved when I'm physically close to you. Or I feel loved. I feel loved when I get messages from you. You are expressing your feeling. It's not our feeling now. You're expressing your feeling. In that conversation, you also need to identify triggers, contributing factors. Oh, it's like we've been stressed of late. So, how do we deal with stress? Or he has been on a busy schedule, lack of privacy, children are everywhere, children are everywhere, or your parents are around for a few days, things are, there's no privacy, you know. Oh, I've had a couple have their parents around. I've had I have had my parents around. I've had my parents around for like 3 months. And yes, it affected my intimate life because in my head I'm like, hey, my father is next door. Okay, calm down, okay, be calming down. My father is next door. What's that? Hey, that's it. I paid in full. Your father to collected the money. It's okay. He had to get me comfortable. He had to validate my feelings and then help me relax. Because last they were around for like 4 months. I want to say that nothing happened in 4 months. That's not true now. Things had to happen. Right. You know. So environmental factors, or what, let's even find what the root cause of the problem is. What's happening? Then you need to prioritize intimacy. Hi, Stoner. You need to prioritize emotional intimacy. I tell you here all the time, sex is not intimacy. Sex is not intimacy. It's a form of intimacy. So is emotional intimacy. So is physical intimacy. So is financial intimacy. So is intellectual intimacy. Sex is just a form of intimacy, right? So you also need to explore and find out what is the root cause. Now, understanding the root cause of the mismatched libidos brings you closer to the solution, right? Or you need to explore compromise and flexibility, right? Be open to say, okay, you know what? Um, we're not ready today. I'm ready. Okay, let's make it work tomorrow. And when you say let's make it work, you have to be a man of your word, or you have to be a woman of your word, right? Cultivate desire in a new way. Cultivate desire in a new way, right? For the spouse with a higher libido, right? Avoid pressuring the partner. Focus on patience and empathy. Find other ways to connect. I say it here, I say it all the time. It's not all about sex. It's not all, there are other things you can do. There are other ways you can connect with your spouse. There are other ways you can connect with your spouse. Find those ways. One key thing I would leave you with is focus on quality, not on quantity. It's not how fast, it's how well. Focus on quality. See, that once or that twice that you decide that you're going to do it, you make sure that it's memorable. You make sure that is the time of your lives. Make sure that it is memorable. Focus on quality, not quantity. Shift the emphasis from how often, right, to how fulfilling it feels for both partners. It will do something to your mind. It will do something big to your mind. Move the focus from every day, 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 every day. Some people that do 10 times a week, some people even do 5 times a week. Some people, their 5 times is in one day of the week because everybody has how he's doing them. Do you understand? If you sit down and even ask them, you find out that they can't, they can't express it. They can't say for certain this is what they felt, this is how it works. I would really love this to happen again. No, but for some others, one is one. When they do that one, everywhere, ground breaking, bed shaking, you know, neighbor asking what's happening, that kind of it. Focus on quality, not on quantity, right? Create moments of connection that make intimacy feel special and meaningful. Create those moments. It could be a walk on the beach. It's not every time you go to beach you will carry gbogbo you carry family, carry children, carry neighbors, you carry sometimes just you are driving home from work, just stop by the way maybe you and your spouse come home together. And then just stop by the beach and you just take a stroll on the beach with your spouse, just the two of you. Notice how you and your spouse will be in a multitude of plenty people, and it's as if it's only two of you that day. That kind of thing. Pick her up from work one day, you know, call her and just say, how you doing? What's happening? How is the office doing? Blah, blah, blah. People having a conversation like, you're not close. I'm wrapping up now. They're like, okay. So when are you leaving? Conversation is sweeting two of you, but just and then babe is packing her things, leaving, trying to leave the office, and she comes down the stairs or come up and okay, look to your right. And she's like, look to my right, it's about look to my right. And she looks like, I'm here, baby. Hey, it's baby's antenna, everything will be going up, 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 up. And that drive back, not about children, not about parents, it's not about bills, not about anything. It's you try to recreate your dating days. Just have memorable moments together. You'll be shocked at how far that will take your intimate life to. Hi, Dima. You'll be shocked at how far that will take your intimate life to. Oh, another thing, please celebrate progress. Acknowledge small wins and improvements. Acknowledge small wins and improvements. Hey, babe, thank you. And she's like, what for? You didn't say no. She's running. Oh, really? I didn't? No, you didn't say no. You know, that's a win. That's a win. Celebrate it. Celebrate it. And you came home from work and dinner is served. And when I said dinner is served, it's not pounded yam it's not pounded yam and egusi soup. Full buffet. And when I say full buffet that you paid dowry for, spread. I want who is this? Please, where's my wife? Say, I'm here, baby. I'm here. When you are done, celebrate it. Say thank you. Appreciate it. See, when you celebrate those little wins, it makes the spouse that probably had a lower libido or was really not so interested in sex as you are, right? Look forward to doing more. This small thing I did is what this man is happy about like this. They're not swear for me. I like my husband to be happy. Let's be doing it more. You know, let's be doing it more. Celebrate moments of connection, whether sexual or emotional, to build positive momentum. And with these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you that mismatched libido is not a sickness. Is not a sickness. You're not sick. Hi, Milong on YouTube. Mismatched libidos is not a sickness. It's normal. It's normal. You rarely even have people or couples that have matched libidos. You just have couples trying to make it work, putting their time, their mind, their intellect, their creativity into making their intimate lives work. All right, guys, what did you learn tonight? What did you learn tonight? What did you learn tonight? What did you learn? Let me see. Let me see. What did you learn tonight? My YouTube people are really dropping it here. Instagram, I follow my hand. YouTube people are really dropping it here. Quality, not quantity. Celebrate little wins. Hi, Milo, you're watching from Cameroon. Yeah! We are going round the world. We are taking the gospel of sex round the world, the God way, right? My Instagram people, YouTube is winning. People are following my hand, right? As in, yes, quality over quantity. From Abidjan. They're watching from UK. Hi, Honor, unique Honor. Oh, that's nice. Hi, Honor. Instagram, what did you learn? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. What did you learn? What did you learn tonight? What did you learn tonight? I tried. Yes, Demidu. Demidu, yes, mismatched libidos is not a sickness. Is not a sickness. It's not a sickness. So, what are the three? Yeah, let me use that. Let me ask the question. Let me see who gets this from Instagram or from YouTube. What are the three factors or three things you need to consider to deal with mismatched libidos? Watching from Bahrain. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. There are three things I mentioned. I would say the communication. Yeah, three things: communication, communication. I'm waiting. Who has that? Communication. I'm waiting. Who has them? Communication. Yes. Understanding. Hmm. Yes. Communication. Understanding. I'm waiting. Creativity. Yeah. Celebrate little wins. Despite the video is not a sickness, keep working on each other and explore. Communication compromise. You guys are fabulous. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for joining tonight. If you have a testimony, please send a DM. Epite. Yes, empathy. Empathy is very key. Yeah, empathy is very key. I mentioned empathetic communication. It's very key. Hi, Liz. So, if it's a Ekene, please send a DM. Please send a DM. We need to talk. Um, one of our soon to be wed couples that got married, exploring non-sexual means of intimacy. Oh, thank you, Miss Shrell. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to you all. These are the reasons why I turn on my camera every Saturday and talk. No matter if you look at my eyes, they're red. No matter how tired. Hi, Gabby. No matter how tired I am, I will turn on my camera on Saturday and I will teach. So one way you can also help is to send a DM of topics you want to talk about, topics you want us to treat, topics you want us to treat. Oh, something I missed when I was talking about mismatched libidos. When you have put all these that I have spoken about to work and you are still having issues, That's why wholesome sexuality is here. Send a DM, book a session, and we would be there for you, holding your hand through the process. That's what a counselor does. We'll be there to hold your hand through the process. Where my couples in the Lekki region is official, 10 days is official. Fit for Passion is in 10 days. Why have you not registered? I think I have about 10 slots to go. Why have you not registered for Fit for Passion? Fit for Passion is for couples where fitness meets romance. So you're going to have expert led couple exercise routines. You're going to have medical checks because some people have never entered the gym before. You're going to have medical checks to be sure that you are healthy enough for the routines that are going to be taught and done. Or you're going to have gift packs. You're going to spend quality time interacting with other couples that know what they are doing or don't know what they are doing. And of course, you're going to have a sex masterclass with me. What's what is what is a fit for passion without the passion queen? What's that? So it's taking place on the 8th of. Yeah, single, don't worry. This is the last time you're going to be single. By the next time, you are not going to be single. And so it's taking place on the 8th of February. So this is our Valentine edition. On the 8th of February, it's going to take place on the 8th of February here in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. And we're going to be streaming it. So what we're going to do is on the 8th, when you are fit by 14th, passion will just be going buzz, 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 buzz. So click on the link in bio to register and get your slot. It's supposed to be, no, it's an intimate affair. So very limited slots. Very limited slots available. Click on the link in bio to register. I'll send a DM. The link will be sent to you. Please register. Early bird closes on the 31st. Early bird registration closes on the 31st. That's on Friday this week. So, what are you waiting for? Hi from Uganda. Mayere. Hi, DK. I don't know what you're waiting for. It's an intimate affair, so very, very limited slots are available. Send a DM to get your link or click on the link in bio to register for Fit for Passion. And tell me why your Valentine is not going to be as passionate as it should be. Why is he not going to be ticking all the boxes? All right, guys, I didn't plan to stay this long. I just wanted to announce Fit for Passion once again and then let you guys go. See you in the clinic on Saturday. Good night.